Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Crystal, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And I'm just going to go through the day right up to this moment. So I was woken up at 5 in the morning by a guy that was delivering my Saturday mail. I managed to get back to sleep, and I got up about just after 7:30. The neighbours next door were banging against my wall where I go to sleep. It was irritating me, so I put music on loud to cover their banging up. I did not get cross. I didn't do anything. I have not been on TikTok. TikTok is toxic. It's a toxic environment full of bullies, and I'm staying away from it. So I'm not live streaming on TikTok anymore. I'm giving it up. So I went out with Max. The walk was stressful. I came back. I was expecting a Tesco delivery between 11 and 11:30. The Tesco driver was Chinese, a small Chinese gentleman with black hair, and he arrived about 20 to 11. He was really, really early. The driver he hardly spoke to me. He didn't help with the shopping, and the drivers don't have to. He gave me a look when I went downstairs to open the lift for the guy. He gave me a look, a stare, and then he got into the lift by himself, and I went up the stairs. He came upstairs in the lift with the shopping, and my next door neighbours came out and started opening and shutting doors, hovering by the lift, and then coming back and forth. I just ignored it, took in my shopping. It's hot, I'm sweating, I feel stressed out, so I was slow with my shopping. I had to bend down a lot and lift heavy cat litter, and I wasn't going to rush. So it felt like the neighbours were trying to intimidate me, but I just kept taking my shopping in and keeping my mouth shut. I brought my shopping in. I haven't put it away yet because I want to show you some of the shopping later. So I tried to relax and have a therapy session on my phone. And later on, the post lady, Hazel, I haven't heard from Hazel for ages and ages and ages. And the post lady, Hazel, rang my buzzer. Normally, she says, "Crystal, I've got parcels for you. Do you want me to send them up in the lift?" She didn't today, so I went downstairs to get my parcels. As I came out of the door, the blonde lady from number 3 came out of her door, and she was walking right behind my back down the stairs. And I went downstairs, opened the door, and Hazel gave the lady's post at number 3 to her first. She had a letter from number 9, which is the guy upstairs. So Hazel had a letter from number 9, and she gave it to number 3. And number 3 said, "That's number 9, that's not me." And she gave it back to Hazel. Hazel then gives a parcel to number 3 with 2 letters showing. So it's fragile tape. And 2 letters are showing, AG. So Hazel hands the parcel to the pretty blonde lady, and it's got the word AG staring in my face. The blonde lady goes upstairs with her parcel, and then the guy upstairs, neighbour, comes down the stairs in the lift from the 2nd floor. And she's an elderly lady with a Zimmer frame. So remember, I had a phone call with my mum, and she said, "I'm 79. I'm not 79, my mother is. So she said, "I'm 79 on the phone." And I recorded the phone conversation. So the guy upstairs neighbour is about 80, and she comes down the stairs and she's pushing a Zimmer frame trolley, and I've got the door open, and she doesn't look at me. The old lady doesn't look at me. She looks at the post lady. The post lady has handed my parcels, and then she hands me my post. And then the old lady just bursts through the door with the Zimmer frame, like my mother, rude. She bursts through the door, doesn't say thank you for opening the door. She bursts through and starts talking to the post lady. And then the post lady gives me the rest of my bits and I go upstairs. But Hazel spoke to me, and the blonde lady behind me, she wasn't rude, but this old lady was. But she's elderly, so she might have dementia, so I'm not bothered by that. I'm just saying what happened. His neighbour upstairs was rude to me, which has been noted down in my diary. I've noted down everything that's been happening to me today, how I feel bullied by the residents and people outside and what's going on. It's all been written down and timed and dated. And certain things are being recorded, especially if there's racist, rude behaviour towards myself. But it was after my mother's phone call. She said, well, I'm 79. And I said, I know how old you are. So this is being done on purpose, most definitely. Now I'm going to show you my post. So this is a little parcel here. It's from China. It's a pink purse. It's a pink little purse. It's a pink little purse to put my coins in. Got this stuffing in it. It's a little keychain as well. It's a little pink purse. I like this. I just wanted a small purse to keep coins in. Right? So a little pink purse. There's nothing wrong with that. Came in this parcel, Tract 48, and this has come from Liverpool. That's come from Liverpool. The next parcel just wondering why. Well, it was the guy upstairs, elderly neighbour next door to him. T-shirt, the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity, because I've supported them in the past. I've got a red T-shirt. I'm not this big, guys, but there you go. The Royal Marsden Cancer Charity. So we've got those two parcels, and we've got some like Crocs, just to wander around in. My feet get sore walking the dog. I've got blisters all over them, so these are like slippers to me, some Crocs. These are size 7, 40. Size 7 Crocs to keep my feet soft. And this has come from Haywood, Haywood, Heywood, Haywood. And the other letter is my mental health appointment. The stress of living in this property with neighbour harassment and nuisance is affecting my mental health, which is important. This is not a face-to-face consultation. This is a phone consultation over the phone. And the name of the person is just beyond me. Mental Health Together, Britton House, Britton Farm, High Street, Gillingham. www.mentalhealthtogether.co.uk. It's got my NHS number on it. It's got the date of the 22nd of July. They will be contacting me on the phone. So how can you assess someone's mental health over the phone? I haven't got a clue, but we'll find out. So they're going to call me in a couple of weeks' time. And what I'm going through is serious. So I'm going to get a call in 2 weeks' time. Meanwhile, all the neighbours are trying to harass me so much, I feel like I'm going crazy. And the stress, if I wasn't talking to this online therapist, I've had about 3 hours sleep. They're making so much noise next door, it's pissing me off. The neighbours keep coming out when I come out of my door. When I had my shopping, the neighbours came out. I feel I'm being stalked, harassed, and I can't breathe. Thomas Wolasimbi, Walusimbi. Thomas Wolasimbi. It sounds like a black African name to me, Thomas Wolasimbi. So a man is calling me in 2 weeks' time about my mental health. In the meantime, I'm just being left as it is. My son has done all he can to help me. I cannot fault my son. He's trying to push Medway Council to put me on an emergency banding to get me out of here. Next week, I'm going to have the stress of the guy upstairs kids combined with them next door and everybody else, which is going to drive me fucking crazy. And they're not doing anything. Nobody is. You just get fobbed off. And it says here that there is a very high demand for this service. A very high demand for this service, guys. Just listen to this. It does not sound like a mental health letter to me. To be fair to everyone, we have a strict policy regarding missed appointments. If you do not attend the appointment, well, how can I attend it when it's over the phone? And you do not contact us to let us know why, this may result in your care being transferred back to your GP or the person who referred you. They're asking me if I want a chaperone during my appointment over the phone. Or a student may be present at my appointment over the phone, may they be? I don't even know if this, I don't trust any of it, but that's me and my suspicions. It looks like it's printed to me. There's no signature on it. There's no signature. Meantime, this is serious stress I'm under. Serious stress. And all I want to do, guys, is to move out of this property, that's all. And they just won't help. Well, we'll see what happens in 2 weeks with this telephone assessment. But I am being seriously harassed. I think my mother's getting scared. And, you know, putting the screws on and someone's getting all these neighbours to fucking get all over me. I felt suffocated this afternoon. And they're deliberately being rude. Because they don't want to house me. They'd rather I get evicted and shout at them because they're being rude and aggressive towards me. And I have to stand there and tolerate their rudeness because I'm the victim and not the one doing it. And why was it was his neighbour upstairs that was coming down that was rude. So there you go, guys. And my shopping was delivered okay. Everything, you know, because I had a Sainsbury's delivery. I think it was last year that came in pieces and all the washing up liquid was all over the place. And I'm going to need to keep cataloguing these incidences with this online therapist in case, so I can prove that I'm not going insane. People are being deliberately rude and hostile. I'm going to show you some of the things I got from my shopping because I put most of it away now. I'm absolutely tired. I've been up and down since 5 o'clock this morning. And the pressure. So we've got a tin of Stockwell chicken curry. We've got tins of cream of chicken soup. I've got some bin bags, bin liners We've got some Nescafe latte. We've got 2 packets of jasmine rice. We've got a packet of licorice all sorts and a packet of jelly babies. I've got 24 bottles of Nestle Pure Life mineral water. I've got 3 bags of cat litter. We've got some wagon wheels. We've got some Airwaves chewing gum. We've got a couple of tins of tuna. Another tin of soup. We've got 2 tins of sweet corn. We've got some baked beans. I like the small tins because big tins is too much for me. We've got 3 boxes of cat food, adult cat food. We've got a tin of chili con carne. And we've got 8 hot dogs. We've got a Cornish pasty. I've put some meat away in the fridge. We've got some shredded iceberg lettuce for ham sandwiches. Another tin of soup. I've put toilet rolls away, some hand sanitizer, some shampoo and conditioner. We've got some clear honey. I get packets of this milk, guys, because towards the middle of the month I start to run out of money. So if I've got this milk, which keeps, it's UHT semi-skim milk, and it keeps. I've also got eggs, guys, and they weren't broken. This is what saved me last time as well. I've got 15 British barn eggs. None of them are broken. 15 eggs. You have to shop wisely. Eggs help. The only thing I can't stock up loads on is obviously bread, because bread goes off. But I've got my milk, I've got my eggs. What else? And some baked potatoes. So for, I reckon at least for a couple of weeks I'm fine. It's always the last 2 weeks I struggle, and the last week being the worst. But we'll get there. And my mum is manipulating me. She's manipulating me. She's very clever. So is my ex-husband. They're very clever. Someone's been controlling my life, and it's got to stop. Right, and I don't like living like this. It feels like I'm living in prison, and I've had enough of it. I also got some tea bags as well as the coffee. So we've got spiced ginger tea bags. I'm going to have a cup of tea. I hope you guys have had a better weekend so far than me. I feel like I'm being sexually bullied into something I don't want to do, and I don't even know what it is. I feel like I'm being pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed beyond the threshold that I can take. So a mental health appointment over the phone. Well, we see what that leads to, won't we? All I need is to move out of here, away from the guy upstairs, which I've said all along. See you later.